Everyone, this is Educate Yourself, where we bring short lessons for busy individual who wants to help their kids with their homework or to study for GED or just to help the community. So we just want to start with the lesson 2 today, which is going to focus on addition, which is the second lesson in our math series. And what is addition? Okay, so addition is combining two or more numbers, which is also known as integers, together to find the total amount or the sum, which is the sum is also known as the total amount. So basically, the two symbols that's in addition is the plus sign, which indicate the numbers are being added to each other, and then the equal sign, which is where the answer falls after that sign, which is the total amount or the sum. Okay, so we have the first example, which is just regular basic addition. And the problems we have today is 1 plus 2 equals 3, which is very basic, just to use that as an example to help you to better understand the different forms that you can, help your children or anyone else to learn basic addition. So basically, 1 plus 2 equals 3 in express form. I use a square as an example. So I express the number 1 as 1 square. And then we have the symbol, which is the plus sign for addition, and then 2, which is expressed as 2 square, and then it equals to 3 square, which is the answer. Okay, so basically, if we didn't have the answer, you wanted to know, okay, how to find out the easiest way to find out the answer in the express form. You just put your hands on top of the sign, just make it like it's invisible, and then basically you'll just count 1, 2, 3, and this will be the answer, which is 3 squares. Okay, so this is the most easiest way to answer a basic addition problem. Another way that you can answer another basic addition problem is by using the number line. So the number line usually start with the number 0 and it goes all the way up to infinity. Okay, so I already have the one dotted here. So it says to find the 3 step to find the answer on the number line is to first locate the first number. So I have number 1, and then I already located right here, number 1. And then it says move to the right to the total amount of the second number. So the total amount of the second number is number 2. So that means we have to go 2 times. So it will be 1. I move 1 time and I move 2 times. Okay. And then it says mark your answer. And I mark my answer. So basically 1 plus 2 equals 3. So what if I wanted to do another problem? Let me see. 3 plus 4. Okay, we want to find the answer for this. So the first thing I do is to find the first number. And then I move the total amount of the second number, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And I mark my answer. So basically 3 plus 4 equals 7. And 7 will be my answer. Okay, so let's go to a different example. Example number 2 is adding large number. So basically, to add large number, we have an example which is 932 plus 168. So in order to put this problem in a way that we can solve the answer, we have to set it up like this. So I placed the first number, which is 932, on top. 932. 2 is in the ones place. 3 is in the tens place. 9 is in the hundreds place. Okay, so this is all the proper place. And then we'll just align 168 underneath the top number, which is 168, 8 being in the one place, 6 being in the tens place, and 1 being in the hundred place. Okay, we have the plus symbol, which is indicate that we should add it. And then this bar right here is the same as an equal sign, and we'll put our answer underneath the bar so we can know that is the answer to the problem. Okay, so the first thing to do to solve this problem is to always start from the right in the ones place. So we always start from the right and work our way to the left. So to solve this, we have 2 plus 8, which is 10. So what we're going to do here, we're going to put, okay, so 2 plus 8 is 10. So the second part of the number always go down. So that's why I have the 0. Now I can put the 1 here because I need to leave the space for the answer for the second column. So what I'm going to do is to take this number and I'm going to add it to the next column. So which is also known as carried over. So you carried it over to the next column. So I add the 1 here even though it's a little small. Okay, and I do the same thing for the next column. So I'll start by adding 1 plus 3 plus 6. So 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 6 is 10 also. So the same thing. I put the 0 down and I put the 1 over to the next column. So it becomes like a 3 part to add together. Even if it was like 52, the 2 will stay down and then the 5 will be carried over. Okay, so I just want to help you to understand that. But the last column, because if it was another column here, I would still have to continue carried over. Because this is the last column, what I would have to do is just add it all together and put both numbers, the 2-digit number here. So it's 1 plus 9 equals 10. 10 plus 1 equals 11. So 1. So we have the answer to the problem. We just have to make sure that it's aligned to the proper place, just like we set up the problem. So the ones is together, the tens is together, the hundreds is together, and for the thousands place, we just make sure, act like this is invisible. There's numbers here too, and there's going to be in the thousand place. So in order to express this in a better way, we just have to put a comma to make sure that we somebody who's reading the answer can easily identify the 1 being in the thousand place. So it's 1100, which is the answer to the problem. Okay, and so this concludes the lesson today, but I just want to review the notes to remember for the large number, because it's a little bit more complicated than the basic problem. So note to remember when adding large number: always align numbers in the proper place. Ones with ones, tens with tens, hundreds with hundreds, so on and so forth, thousand with thousand. Okay, and the second one is always start from the right, which is the ones place, and work your way to the left, which is the last column. Number 3, if your answer is a 2-digit number and you're not working in the last column, then the second part stay down, always stay down, and the first part is added to the next column. Example 34, 4 is going to stay down, 3 is going to be added to the next column. And the last note to remember is align the answer in the proper place, just like the problem is set up. So you make sure you find the ones with the ones, the tens with the tens, the hundred with the hundreds, beneath the bar, to make sure that the number makes sense. Because if it's, not in the proper place, then you give you an incorrect number or incorrect answer, and you probably place your column, or if you have a decimal, your decimal will be in the wrong place, and that will just give you the wrong answer to the problem just by not setting it up in the right place. So this is a very short lesson for addition today. Addition, the importance of it is that it is the foundation to every mathematical problems that you will face, whether it's in test taking, whether in your career as a mathematician, or if you're an accountant. And also, math is used in the majority of careers nowadays, and also problems. So thank you again for watching this short lesson. Again, our motto in Educate Yourself is that education is the brain power, and we must charge it daily. Have a great day. Bye bye. God bless.